welcome to the channel. Mark here with Pioneer Disc Golf. I'm at the Claytons. I'm about to start on hole 1. Super early in the morning. I'm the only person here and it's raining. Playing the Clayton longs today. Not gonna play hole 0. Gonna start on hole 1. It's a dog leg, but basically I need to get through this gap and then I need to get right and somewhere up on that hill over there to my right side. That's where the basket that I'm going to is. It's gonna be slippery. I've played this course one time before, but it's been about 2 years ago. I don't really remember the layout that well. My goal is to shoot about +4 or better. I'm not an amazing disc golf player. I'm 884 rated. My goal with this channel is to basically document my disc golf journey. I'm super into disc golf. I've been playing for a long time, but I've really decided that I want to take it as seriously as possible, and my goal is to get into MPO eventually. And right on cue, the rain's picking up even more, so this will be a great challenge. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Let's get started. So I think this hole shapes up for a forehand. However, I have become a very much backhand dominant player. I don't have an amazing forehand. My forehand is basically for chip shots, somewhat like shorter approaches. I'm not great with forehands off the tee. Max distance forehand is probably only about 200, 225 feet. Max distance backhand is probably 350. I can get to 400 feet, but you know, it's very, very lucky. So definitely the average on the backhand distance is more like 350. So I'm gonna take something understable. I'm gonna take a sidewinder, put it on a little bit of a flat angle, maybe even a slight anhyzer, get some good power on it, hopefully force it up, get over those stairs, and maybe hopefully end right. See what happens. Very, very wet. Missed the gap, but I think that's actually gonna end up working out. There's my lie. I need to get up to a little bit further up to kind of the top of the hill and then right. So I'm gonna need to break out the forehand and we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go with the Halo Wraith. Just try to put on hyzer, try to get up there. Okay, that was actually really good. I'll take that. Should be looking at par, but hopefully I have an angle to kind of pitch up to the basket. Probably not even near the circle yet, but maybe. Yep, not in circle 1 yet, but just inside of circle 2. I've got a little look. I'm probably just gonna end up laying it up. Totally slipped. I don't know if you can tell on camera, it is extremely wet. It's raining decently right now. Back foot just kind of slipped out from underneath me. But I pitched it up there. I'm pretty close. A little tap in par. Sorry, I guess I forgot to say that. It is a par 4, and I didn't even tell you how many feet the hole was, but you probably saw it on the screen already. Easy 4, honestly, I'll take that. Pretty easy hole. You could definitely get a 3 on it. My tee shot wasn't great, so I ended up pinched off. So my second shot, instead of trying to push towards the green, I actually just had to kind of get it up and out of the gap, so I had to look. But in these conditions, I'm very happy with a par. Well, great news. I totally forgot to film my drive, but it was actually pretty decent. I'm gonna re-tee just for the video. Frustrating, but I actually missed my initial gap. So I'm gonna try it again. I'll end up playing this one just because you're actually gonna be able to see this one. You didn't see the previous one, even though it was a good drive, but the rain's making filming this round a lot harder than it needs to be. Gonna throw a lucid escape on a hyzer, slide hyzer, hopefully flip up into the left. We'll see what happens. That was sick. I don't know if you saw that on camera. I'll try to zoom in. It kicked off a tree and it kicked right. I think I'm parked, but I don't know. We'll see. That was sick. All right, so not quite parked, but I would say maybe 23 feet, 20, yeah, we'll go 20 feet. Ended up a little bit deep. Had a really cool reaction off the tree, but let's see if I can make a putt. Texas flip. I'll grab a mini for next time, for the next hole. Let's go. Great two. Great two. Thrilled with that result. Let's go on to hole 3. I am sitting at -1. All right, on to hole 3. It's a par 3, I believe. I'll confirm that with the picture on the screen. It's 385 feet. They're got to cross this little creek and get to the right, go into the white basket. Tough little tee shot. I'm gonna throw a Vandal again. Kind of more flat this time, and hopefully get a little bit of that turn and kind of push forward. I would love to get to the green, but I highly doubt it. So let's see what I do off the tee. Going through the little skinny gap, I guess it's pretty risky, but hopefully I can hit it. Hit it, tree. Not good. I kind of knew that right out of my hand. I got excited and I kind of leaned back a little bit maybe, and I just didn't finish all the way forward. That wasn't very good, so now I've got a lot of work left to get up to the green and try to save a par. Basically gonna try the same shot. I'm gonna plant my left foot, then kind of reach out here, try to go Anheuser, hit it through that gap. Damn it, it's wet. It just will not stop raining. No power at all. I'm still a good 100 feet away. I've got a little gap where I can throw a hyzer. I'm gonna go with the Saki Bomb Slammer. And yeah, I need to kind of push around the first big tree and maybe hyzer out in front of the second big tree. And I think that'll put me close enough to make a putt. Scratch that, I'm gonna have to go with the flex line because these little branches are actually right in the way and they definitely will alter the shot. So I have to go with the forehand flex. Put on a lot of Anheuser and try to flex up to the basket. Yeah, not bad, I'll take it. All right, yeah, that worked out pretty well. I've got 12, 15 feet to left to clean up. I'll go and use a mini. Right foot. All right. Took a bogey, but it's not a big deal. I'm even par through 3. Okay, scratch that. I just need to stop looking at those tee pads and just looking at U-disc instead. That hole was apparently a par 4, so I did take a 4, so I'm still -1. According to U-disc, I don't know. This is actually kind of confusing. The signs look really good, but they don't have the pars on them, so it's making things confusing for me. So sorry for that, but anyways, I did take a par on hole 3, which is much better than I thought. But now on to hole 4. This does say par 4 again, so I'm gonna go off of U-disc. I need to get way down the fairway, and then I need to go a little bit right. I can barely see it. I doubt you can see it on the camera. There's a short basket over there. We're not going to that one. We're going to the white pin, pretty far away. Almost 500 feet. Love to chew off a lot of that on this drive. Gonna take a wraith, gonna put it on a flat line, really try to pump it out there, and hopefully push pretty far. Really close to being good, but just okay. All right, not terrible, really close to the first pin, but I need to get through that gap. I'm pinched off, unfortunately, so I don't think I can throw a backhand. So I'm gonna have to step out and try to anhyzer a forehand, and hopefully I don't flex out and fade out really far right. I wanna kind of stay as left as I can. So we're gonna throw a vandal. Told you I'm not a big forehand guy. That was about as bad as it gets though. I'm embarrassed for myself. That's the problem though with woods courses. You have to have a forehand, I think personally, because whenever you get lies like that where you're pinched up against trees, what are you gonna do? I don't have a backswing and I have really tight gaps, so I need to be able to throw the disc without a bunch of reach back, so that's where a forehand comes into play. So I'm gonna have to do it again, but hopefully I do it better this time. So there is a little gap. I'm gonna reach for a mid-range. Gonna go with an Iron Samurai, Eagle McMahon's new disc. Hopefully you saw that. Actually hit a gap, threw a nice upshot with forehand. Should be able to make that putt. Okay, it's even better than I thought. It's absolutely parked. That's awesome. Let you kind of see that, it's walking up. I guess I would say that I am much better with throwing mid-ranges and like putters and stuff than I am with drivers for the forehand at least. Good putt. Yeah, just throwing drivers with forehand, I tend to sky it. I'm not sure why. I try to get, you know, really flat and out there, and I end up just curling my wrist up, and it noses up. Very amateur mistake. But with mid-ranges and putters, I'm actually better about keeping the angle flat. So I don't know why that is, but that's what I'm working with right now. All right, on to hole 5. U-Disc has it 462, par 4. I need to get really far up this fairway, then I need to get right, and then I need to finish back left. The pin is way down there. Can't just go straight at it. Unless you get lucky, you need to get a little bit right and then finish left. So I'm gonna throw a wraith, hopefully get some good turn out of it, and leave myself for it. I'm not trying to get up to the green, obviously. I don't think I can throw that far. But I'm trying to make sure I set myself up for an open approach that I can get in the circle and hopefully make a putt for birdie. That's the plan. Not very much turn. I kind of ended up where I didn't want to, and I don't know if I'll have a look, but let's go up there, see. Yeah, it's basically the definition of what you don't want to do in this hole. I did push up really far. I would say I only have 125 feet or so up to the basket, but it's just, I've got a weird lie. I've got to stand on that little bush, then maybe throw another forehand and try to hyzer it in. But the hill does kind of slope down. The green slopes down a little bit, so if you catch on edge, you can roll and be really far away. So I need to make sure that I match the angle of my release to the slope of the green. That way the disc kind of slides. There's lots of leads that can catch it, but I just don't want to catch edge and roll. So maybe go with the Iron Samurai again. I just threw a really good forehand with it. It's pretty stable, but not like ridiculously overstable. So if I just kind of match the edge, it should be decent. have no idea. I lost sight of it. Let's walk up there and see how it is. Honestly, I like weather like this. It's nice, it's peaceful. It does make disc golf a lot harder, especially when you're playing a newish course. I have played here one time, I mentioned that, but it's been like 2 years. Don't remember the layout perfectly. I was here for a friend's bachelor party. We had a lot of fun, but I don't remember the course all that well. But I do remember it being a really fun course. So I don't see my disc yet. Oh, there it is. All right, sweet. Not bad. Yeah, just what I was hoping to do. And I kind of was hoping that the leaves would catch it like they did. And it should be pretty makeable. I don't really need a mini. So that was a 3. So I did birdie the hole. I'll take it. All right, guys, on to hole 6. It's another par 4. These pars are ridiculously generous. I don't know about this. This hole's 400 feet. It kind of looks like you go through this gap over here and then you go to the right. Looks like a lot of danger to the left side. I don't know. I mean, a par 4, I don't know. I mean, I could still easily take a 4, but I feel like these pars have been a little bit generous on this front. A lot of 4s when they should be 3s, I think, to make it really challenging. Either way, I'm going to throw something pretty understable. I have a terrible forehand. If you had a really good forehand, I think this hole shapes up perfectly for that, but obviously I don't have that, so I'm going to throw a backhand, sidewinder, star sidewinder. Try to keep it pretty flat. I know it's going to flip up. It's what they do, as long as I don't shank it, and get it to kind of ride right naturally. And by the way, guys, if you're enjoying this video at all, let me know by tapping the thumbs up button. I am new to making disc golf content. However, I do consider myself a full-time YouTuber. I've got 2 other channels that are in the partner program and kind of supply me with income. It's basically my job. But I started this one because I love disc golf and I want to make more videos. So if you're enjoying the video so far, let me know by tapping the thumbs up button. Also, be sure to subscribe. But let's go ahead and throw. Actually a decent tree kick. That flipped up so much. I want to see the replay of that. I thought I kept it on hyzer, but I guess I didn't, because that flipped up way more than I expected. But I actually kissed off a tree and pushed forward further, which can definitely help me, I think. Okay, yeah, 100% that tree kick helped me. Landed here, short basket's there, basically in a circle on that one. But we're not going that one, we're going to the white pin over there. Tight little gap. I guess I can see why they made it a par 4 because of this. Once you get to the short pin green, you still have a little bit of work to do. I had a good drive, got lucky off the tree kick. Kinda looks like a sake bomb slammer through the biggest gap. Keep it low, play a little skip and slide. I can easily see the disc rolling down the hill a little bit if it catches edge at all. There's that big like Clayton's wall thing. I don't really know if that's there to support your disc or what. Or like catch it if it rolls away, or I don't really know. But it could actually be helpful in case I shank this. Pretty lucky. I still hit a couple trees. I think that's okay. Let's go find out. Also good news, the rain kind of stopped. It's much better out here now. Ooh, this actually be, well, I guess I had a true putt on hole 2. That was a true like tester. This one also looks like a little bit of a tester. Definitely not a tap in by any stretch. The wall didn't help me at all, because I hit a tree, but you can see looks further on camera. That's not that far. It's 20 feet. This is for birdie, which will put me to 3 under, I think. Gonna go ahead and use a mini. Need all the help I can get. Oh, putt feels good today. That's a good birdie. I'll take it, even though it should kind of be a par. Okay, hole 7. You guessed it. It's another par 4. You just has 396 feet. The short pin's there, basically getting to the short pin a little bit short before that tree line, and then getting left is a good play. It's not a hard dog left. It's pretty smooth. Don't need to rip anything out. Probably go with a fairway driver, maybe my escape on a hyzer, and just push forward. All right, let's do it. That looked great. I don't think I could have done much better than that. Very happy with that result. By the way, I guess I haven't been telling you what I putt with. You could probably tell from the video maybe if you're really into disc golf. Putting with D-line P2s. I do like Discmania discs a lot. P2, definitely one of my go-to putters. I've got a bunch of them. Been putting with them for, I don't know, a while. But I like all the disc brands. I'm not like super loyal to anybody. I like Innova a lot. I like Dynamic discs a lot. As you can tell from like the Vandal and the Escape. Ooh, there's a creek in here. I don't know if it's OB or not. I don't know if anything's OB here on this course. I don't know. Oh, I see my disc though. Pretty far up here. Oh, it actually, maybe the hyzer play wasn't good. Ooh, I'm across the little creek. There it is right there. It's actually a terrible lie. Dang, I thought it was a good drive. Again, playing a course blind, I guess you don't always know. Oh God, I got a lot of work to do. But it's a par 4. These are like all par 4s. Let's get it situated here. Okay, so just talking about it, I'm gonna throw my P2 on a backhand. I don't have to throw a forehand for the approach because of where my lie is and how it shapes up. So I kind of get to throw a backhand, which I'm a little happy with. A lot of stuff still in the way. I would not call this easy. I don't know. I'm just trying to throw it up there. That is twice. 2 extremely helpful tree kicks. Typically never happens. Maybe it's because I brought the camera out for this round. That's gonna be okay. Yeah, I think that ended up being pretty good. There's this little retaining wall right here. A little bit deep of it. There's my disc. Not bad. All right. Got another birdie. I think that puts me to -4. Okay, finally another par 3. I guess I was liking the par 4s because it made it easier to birdie. This one will be a tough birdie. It's straight pin, or the short pin is straight ahead, so I need to get to that and then get right. Again, if I had a forehand, it'd be a great hole for that. Don't have a forehand at all, it sucks. So I think the Sidewinder might turn over a little bit too much. So I'm gonna go with a Vandal. Hopefully that works. And also, as you can obviously tell, took the hoodie off. It's not cold. It's not cold at all. It's December and I'm kind of sweating. Not playing the short pin, although that would have been a good shot for it. That didn't turn much. Maybe I should have gone to the Sidewinder. I thought it would kind of do it on its own, but didn't put enough turn on it. Probably take a par. Landed right near the broken pumpkin. I actually can kind of run this because behind the basket is kind of a hill, so it goes up. So even if I kind of push a little deep, I don't think it'll roll, and I can still be pretty close. So step up to it. I'll do a little one step. Try to keep it on a little anhyzer, knowing it'll flex back. Oh. Little nerves on my footing. Just run it. Oh. Pretend you didn't see that. Easy par. Pretty embarrassing run it attempt, but I got nervous with the footing. I don't want to fall. It is slippery out here. Happy with the par. Okay, it was kind of a hike to get from hole 8 to hole 9. Plus I had to stop by my car really quick in the parking lot. So it's nice to know after you play hole 8, if you need to run back to your car, you can. And then you come over to hole 9. Another par 4, 560 something feet, 565. It looks like this is a finally open hole. I mean, after you get out of the initial gap, hopefully you don't hit that first available. And then you just want to get to that tree line way out there. And if you can crush, you can definitely get a 3. Throwing a Wraith. T-pad is slippery. I'll take it, that was fine. Good throw. All right, drive is fine. I don't know, it is actually slightly downhill, so it makes that 565 a little bit more attainable. And I almost got to where this actually is like the end of the plateau and it actually slopes down even more. So if you can like catch edge like 20 feet further up, you can actually get even a bigger skip and potentially put yourself in position for eagle. But I'm not that good, so I didn't do that. But now I've got a choice. Actually, I don't think I have a choice. It's gotta be a forehand because there's too much stuff in the way on the right. So I'm gonna try a chip shot forehand, play a little skip. Grass is wet, I won't skip it too much. And there's some rocks guarding the green also, so something to watch out for. Maybe an iron samurai. Let's try it. Little tailwind. Pretty decent. I'm definitely in the circle. Let's go make a putt for birdie. All right, again, another about 20 footer. I've been doing a good job not giving myself really long birdie looks, aside from, I guess, hole 8. But I should make this. There is a little bit of crosswind. When you make putts, you score well. When you don't make putts, you don't score well. That's my experience, and that's my life as a disc golfer. Thankfully, I'm putting very well today for my standards. Also, I figure I'll break this video down into 2 parts. So I just realized that I just finished the front 9, and I shot a -5. My goal on the entire course was a +4 or better. I don't know if I've gotten way better at disc golf in the past 2 years, or if I'm just having a good day, or what, because I remember the last time I came here, I didn't shoot that well, not even close. I have been playing a ton in the past 2 years. I have gotten better, but I'm doing better than what I expected to be doing. So Thank you so much for watching until the end of this video. Be sure to catch the back 9. Like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one.